I need to know how to fix a broken refrigerator door handle.
Duct tape.
I do not want to use duct tape, and I do not think duct tape is enough.
If it moves and you do not want it to, duct tape it. If it does not move but you want it to, use WD-40.
I want the loose handle to stay, and, if it is broken, stay there.
If the handle is loose, try to screw it in tighter.
I tried that.
It may be loose because pieces are rusting loose inside the door.
If my fridge is rusting inside the door, a broken door handle is only the worst of my problems.
You could try gluing the door handle, if screwing it down doesn't work. I'd avoid putting super glue on the door handle screws, though, since that makes undoing them to replace them harder.
In case they got rusted.
You could have a broken door handle because someone broke it off.
If that was the case, it would be easy to remove the remaining pieces off the door and put a new replacement altogether.
If the door handle seems merely askew, I'd say check the door and whether that's askew. After all, if something happened to the hinge, you'd think the handle is off when the problem is the door.
I cannot imagine what would damage a whole hinge.
A kid swinging on a fridge door like an adventure ride, climbing on it to try to reach the freezer. Or in some makes and models, the hinge wearing out or breaking due to crappy materials.
What happens if the hinge bends?
You may or may not notice the poor seal on the door now that the door no longer aligns. You may notice the handle not looking perfectly straight up and assume the door handle is the problem.
If the fridge door has a poor seal, I'll have extra air get in, creating condensation that may not drain out properly.
You also lose cold air and have a unit running longer and harder to keep things cold.
My biggest problem is finding the screws to tighten to see if I can fix the door handle being loose and starting to come off. I'll worry about leaky doors and broken hinges only if that doesn't work.
On some fridges, the screws are small. On others, the screws are hidden by a panel that covers them, which you might need to slide out or pry off before you can fix the screws.
And if that does not work, start worrying about it being a bigger problem.